to winning the Rocky Mountain Cup, to all y'all for coming out and to being loud as hell tomorrow. Drums, voice, everything. Bring it all because they will for us, so we will for them. Cheers.
It doesn't seem like 5 or 6 months ago. It's gone really quickly. When I met many of you, I wasn't sure what I was walking into. But I took advantage of that day to just put myself in front of you and try to just see what's important to all of you. I promised a few things. One is that we'd be a team that was together, and we've done that. You can see that. I promised we'd be a team that attacks. Probably, to be honest with all of you, to me, the most important part, which is we've acknowledged the fans. You can see after games, the boys will come over. We're working on a tradition. We come over and honor the fans. And there was a game at home, I'm not sure which one it was, that we didn't get the result. We might have lost to San Jose, and I absolutely ripped them in the locker room because I actually walked around to all of you and thanked you for coming. And I said, fucking hey, no more. You win, lose, or draw, you honor those fans. You can see that it happens home. You can see that it happens away. So I'll continue that promise. We're a team that's together. I fight for that culture on the inside. I make sure that they're all in on that. We'll continue to attack. We'll continue to try to just put it on teams, get you guys on the edge of your seat, get you excited that when you spend your money, you come and see a team that goes after it. And for sure, we're going to keep honoring you guys. The last part is this, which is tomorrow. Listen, I've been around as a player, a fan of the sport. I'm a coach. I've coached in MLS. I've been an assistant and a head coach. I was fortunate to coach in the Premier League. I promise you this. You guys are among the best I've seen. You guys are knowledgeable. You support the team. Win, lose, or draw, you come out. So I think the energy, it's contagious. We try to give it to you. We take it from you. And guys, we need it tomorrow. I'm not a coach that stands on the sideline and puts on a show for anybody. When you saw Yappy's goal, what it meant to me too, to celebrate with the boys, my fire is bright and it's bright inside. We're gonna go after it, guys, from the opening whistle. Give us the energy. We'll go back and forth, but let's really, really enjoy tomorrow. After the game, just let's celebrate the game.
Yeah, so we just actually were able to get some nice words from our head coach, Chris Armas. He basically told us that the team is ready. They're going to come out and fight for the badge come tomorrow. It's a very important match. This is the equivalent of a derby. It is our noisy neighbors from just the other side of the Rocky Mountains. And Chris Armas just gave us a wonderful talk. At the end of it, I felt like I wanted to run through a wall. I can only imagine what these players listen to and how these players feel once they get done listening to our coach. I'm going to see if I can't get a couple of words with him and see what it's like, what he needs to do to motivate these players, if much, what's it going to take, what kind of things is he telling these players. He also did give us a little update and an insight as to some first team news. Guys, this is awesome. C38, Mile High Lokos, and the coach here for the Colorado Rapids. We can consider this a derby match at the weekend, bro.
It's very much a derby match, and there is a genuine disdain for each other. There's no love lost, and that's fact. To this day still, I loathe them more than I do anybody else in MLS.
The reason I ask this is because a lot of my friends and mates, they watch from overseas.
Yeah.
And so when they watch the videos, they're amazed at the way we support our team here. I'm trying to give them a bigger picture as to our closest rivalry, which would be this game coming up this weekend.
Correct.
Paul, can you touch a little bit about how the trophy gets presented to the teams? It's a trophy that's from the supporters, by the supporters, for the supporters.
We hold the control on it. MLS does not have a single ounce of influence on it. They tried to trademark it. The clubs both tried to put sponsorships on it. We told them, ew, gross, go away. Everything is done for the fans. This especially is done for us.
We win tomorrow.
Yep.
And we're raising that cup.
That is correct.
We need to win to raise the cup. If we draw or obviously if we lose, all Salt Lake supporters retain their cup.
It's I'm just going to tell you this, and I'm going to dig it up here while I got you on video. I want this iconic photo again. But I want it with us winning it.
The only thing that separates us is the Rocky Mountains, bro. Tomorrow is going to be on fire.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you taking time to chat with me, my man.
Gracias, Papa.
Cheers. Rapids Yeti.
Mr. Yeti, first of all, thank you for taking time to talk it with me.
Oh, I always love talking to humans.
When you're not hiding from people, what is your favorite thing to do?
My favorite things to do when I'm not hiding from people is sit in the forest and eat some delicious berries.
Cheers, Yeti. Up the pits, Yeti.
Up the Pinz. Gar, 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 gar.
Yeah, so I'm here with Coach Armas. A huge game for us tomorrow. What I wanted to ask you is, what do you tell your players, man, to motivate them for a game like this?
On these days, tomorrow's game, it's not I don't want to ramp them up too much, right? I want them to be in control, thinking clearly, no fear, no anxiety. So for me, I try to bring them a little bit lower on the day. I'll take all the heat. I'll take the pressure. Go and play free, and let's just go after it. Let's go and with con todo, I say, with everything, guys, go and get that trophy. So I try to inspire them, but not too crazy, because in games like that, the most important thing is you don't want to lose control by being too emotional. So I want them to be thinking clearly and in the moment.
I'm looking at this from a fan's perspective, and that's like 100% the emotional, so I can totally understand.
We need the fans to be emotional. We want the fans to bring the energy and the noise. We want the players to be so dialed in and focused, so they can't be too emotional, right? They have to be so locked in the moment, so dialed into the details, the responsibilities, to meet the demands of a good game.
Coach, thank you for taking a moment to talk to me, and up the pits.
My pleasure, yes.
And good luck out there tomorrow, Coach.
Thanks, brother.
Appreciate
Thank you.
There we go. A few words from the Gaffer. If you guys could just feel the way that he motivated this room here, talking about the team and the way they're going to fight tomorrow and how he wants his team to fight. He even kind of gave me a bit of insight as to how he's going to be doing that. I get the feeling that Chris Armas wants our players to be grounded on the occasion. He doesn't want it to get to their heads. I asked him, how does he motivate them, as you guys see, and then his response to me was, he doesn't want them to really have to be that overly motivated and to overthink it, right? One day, one game at a time. Well, let's go. This was just a little bit of an insight here. Yeah, perfect night, perfect way to cap it off. Up the Pinz. We'll see you guys tomorrow.